Full flag.
YouTube, man, what's good? We got another banger for y'all. This one is kind of a haircut and beard. You know what I'm saying? He wants to grow his hair out. He wants to get that sponge curl look. This is also a loyal client. Okay, I've been wanting to film him just because like he has the perfect like picture image. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy, full beard, nice hairline. You know what I'm saying? Tatted up. This is the ideal, you know what I'm saying, man, as I should say. But yeah, so I've been wanting to get him on camera. He's been trying out different cuts. Like he used to get all natural haircuts all the time until I figured out that he actually likes enhancements. He just never knew what they were. So I was like, yo bro, let me try enhancements on you one time. And he was like, what's that? And I was like, I thought you didn't like enhancements. You know what I'm saying? So when I used it on him, he was like, yeah man, whatever you use, I like that. So let me get that every time. So I made that change for him. He used to get a taper with a wave cut, and then he started growing it out a little bit, then he cut it back down. Now he's getting this drop fade. He used to get the drop fade with the wave cut on top, but this cut he said he wanted to try something new. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to change his image. You know what I'm saying? He came in looking crazy. I'm going to show you guys how to fade around them, like the rolls in the back of his head. We're going to get that cleaned up. The fade is going to be crazy. So just make sure y'all stay to the end just to get as much as you can out of this video. So first thing I did when I sat him down and put the cape on and stuff, first thing you want to do is prep the hair before you cut it, which is brushing down the part you're about to fade and picking out the beard and picking out the hair on top. And then I set my first guideline and I went under the rolls in the back of his head, just so when I fade up, you know what I'm saying, you'll be faded on top of it instead of like into it, if that makes sense. So we can still contour the fade into his head. Then I did the lever open with the same shape, and now I'm using the one open. The best tip I can tell you guys for the rolls in the back is I want you to act like it's not there, okay? I want you to not acknowledge that it's there, but act like it's not there. So you don't want the rolls to disturb your guidelines, okay? Your guidelines are supposed to have a certain shape. You need to continue that shape no matter what's going on with the head. So as you guys can see, when I went with the one guard open, I continued my shape. It's just that on the rolls you have to dig into the hair, go against the grain of whatever direction the hair grows in. But I'm not letting the rolls alter the shape of my guideline. The guideline is going to be contoured to the head, and it has to stay that way no matter what gets in the way, okay? Now I use my two open. I'm going up, flicking out once I get to the top just to fade into that bulk on the top of his head that he wants to keep. And then I come back around with the two closed, not going all the way up, just on the bottom guideline. Now when you're doing this, you definitely want to brush or comb, whatever works for you, to blend that hair in. You know, you want to get it to lay a certain way. That's also another part of the fade that you guys need to pay attention to. Now I'm using my one open, using the corners only. I'm brushing down. As you can see, I'm like being strategical with what hairs I brush down because I want it to blend in the way that it lays. So when you brush down, you're basically laying the hair down. And if you brush it down and it's laying down and it's not blended, that's the part you need to cut, not the bulk at the top. So like I said before, you can see the rolls are not getting in the way. Like they're there, but they're not in the way. I'm still going to go about my guidelines as if they were not there. So I'm using that one guard open, using the corners. Now I'm going to come with my 0.75 guard. 0.75 guard. Dang, that was crazy. My voice just cracked like crazy. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm also, every step that I do, I'm also doing on the beard, okay? So you just want to do the same exact guidelines, except for the two guard. I didn't use the two guard on the beard. I never do. I feel like that'll bring the blend down lower than it's supposed to be. You can see right now me going through that crease right there. It's not in my way. You don't want it to be in your way. You just want it to be there. You want to know that it's there. But you don't want it to get in the way or try to alter your fade. So I'm still doing the same guideline as if it's not there. But you do want to stretch the skin to get up in there and go against the grain of the way the hair grows. As you can see, that blend is already coming together. We're not even done yet. So now I'm using my zero guard close. This is the new Babyliss zero guard. Using my corners still. Like I said, the part I'm cutting you can't really see like that, but you still need to go about your steps because like I said before, it'll be certain angles that looks like it's blended, and other angles that you can see what you left because you didn't do your steps all the way because you thought it was blended. Okay, you can see my client has multiple indents in his head. We just stretching those areas out with our hand and going about our business with these guidelines and continuing the guideline shape. Now for the last part, you're going to take out that bottom line with the lever closed. If you have to go up higher, make sure you adjust your lever. Don't keep going up with the lever closed because you do not want to raise the fade higher than it's supposed to be. Okay, so if you go up a little bit with that lever closed and it raises the line, notch that lever back, open it a little bit, and then go up, and it should clean it up a little bit, you know, and it make that line disappear. It should make it disappear like how I'm doing it right now. You can see it just disappearing. It's just disappearing, okay, with my lever closed, and as it goes up, I'm adjusting that lever. So as you can see, I changed clippers. Okay, now this detail work, I usually change clippers with a different guard on, just to get a different perspective of what I'm cutting right now. Also, you just want to look away, focus on something else, come back and fix what you didn't see at first. So I'm just doing detail work right now, cleaning it up whatever I see to perfect this blend, and trying to get it as clean as possible. Now I'm just lining up the beard. Now you do not want to do this to your clients unless they want it. Okay, my client specifically, like I said, I've been cutting him for a while. He doesn't like it to like bend back, you know, under the ear, because he got that tattoo right there. So he wants to show the tat. So he just told me to line it back, line it straight down. Okay. Now when you do this, if your client doesn't want it like this, you want to bend it back towards the bottom of the beard lineup, towards his ear. It'll accommodate more of a regular head shape versus my client right here. This is how he wants it. This is how I've been doing it since I've been cutting him. So as you guys can see right here, my client does have a widow's peak. So right now I'm about to use my one open just to cut down the edges, so his haircut can last longer, and it'll also blend in to the little mini fro that he has. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna push him back. Okay, he likes his hairline to be thick. He doesn't. I used to, when I first started cutting him, I used to like barely cut off the widow's peak and then line up those thin areas. But he doesn't like the thinness of it. He wants it to be a full hairline. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a full hairline, no matter what anybody else thinks. This is what he wants. So when that enhancement comes off, it's still gonna be dark. It's not gonna be like real light towards the edges, because that's not what he wants. Okay. So I know you guys are going to be like, man, you pushed him back in the comments. Okay, this is what he wanted. This is how I've been cutting him for a while now. You got to give the client what he wants. Okay, even if you think that it's not going to look right, you still got to give him what he wants at the end of the day. He tips me well. He pays me good. He comes every 2 weeks. So I'm pretty sure he likes what I'm doing. He brings his kid to me. You know what I'm saying? So this just, it just goes to show that I'm doing something right. I'm doing what he wants. Okay. Now I'm using the enhancement 245 no drip. If you guys want to buy it, I have a code link in the description below. You can hit that link just to get some money off of your purchase. Using the enhancements. Now when I use my enhancements, I do like to spray a lot, but it's not like OD, amount. I like to blend it in. I like to blend it in with the hair. So I want you to see that it's enhanced, but not like, I don't want it to look like I'm covering up anything. But you guys seeing how it was before I sprayed it. So now there's a certain look I want him to have that he likes to get. I usually line up the mustache first. That way I know how to connect the beard. I know where to connect the beard to when I do the beard. So I line the mustache up first. Make sure you have trimmers set the right way to do the lineup sharp, because you can have some sharp trimmers and it still won't line up the mustache the right way. So you just make sure you want to have them set the right way, sharpen, whatever you got to do to get them to hit only on the mustache but not cut the lip. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm using the razor. You see that backhand? Oh my god. But yeah, right now I'm just using the razor. This is the Crispy Lines razor. Hit them up on Instagram if you want these razors. Real dope, real lightweight, super exposed blade. So hit them up if you guys want one. They're not expensive at all. So make sure when you guys use the razor, you just want to stretch the skin, okay? I did apply hairspray to my client's beard just to get that super crispy line, as you guys can see right now. Now the beard is crispy without enhancements, as you guys can clearly see, okay? But like I said, my client, he loves enhancements now, so that's what we're going to do. It's a service that we provide, and you want to be able to provide a service that your client wants. So I'm just going over it again. When you guys doing the razor, you definitely want to go over it multiple times, dust it off, and go over it again just to make sure it's clean and as sharp as possible, okay? So right now I'm freehanding the beard. All right, now I am going to take some shape off of this. He doesn't like it too what's the word, scruffy, I should say. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like the hair all over the place. So we are going to take a little length off the bottom, as you guys can see I'm doing right now. I have a light colored cape on so I can really see all the hair that's poking out. If you guys have a white cape or a light colored cape, that'd be good. Black capes, you can't really see all the hair that you need to cut. So that's what I'm doing. I picked it out and then I'm just freehanding it with the Endless Master, trying to get a perfect round shape. So this is the last part of the cut. Just using that S curl. This is what I use to curl my client's hair. As you can see, that cut is crazy, man. That fade is in there. The beard is sharp. And yeah, that's the cut, man. We made him look like a whole different person. You guys can see it before. My man was looking crazy. He was going through it. And this is the after. This is a whole different person right here, man. That blend is crazy. Mine, it don't even matter about the rolls in the back. You can still see the blend. The beard is on point. The lineup is on point. The mustache is on point. We did put a little part in his eyebrow. He's been getting that since he's been coming to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let me know if you guys learned anything. Hopefully this video was valuable to you guys. Let me know what you want to see next. And yeah, I'm gonna be with somebody pretty soon, hopefully by the end of this month. We're gonna have some content coming out for you guys, so y'all stay tuned for that. But it's your boy Wavykid. I'm out. Deuces.